Hi everyone, today we're going to be talking about lesson 6.1, which is nth roots and rational exponents. But before we really get into the topic for today, I want to spend a little time reviewing some of the properties of exponents that you learned in Algebra 1. Let's talk about a couple of definitions first. If we have a number or a variable that we're going to call a, and it's raised to the power of n, a is considered the base, and the exponent is n. The exponent can also be called the power, so these two mean the same thing. All right, so a is our base, and n is our exponent or our power. So let's go through a few examples where we expand some bases raised to exponents, and we'll evaluate them if they are numbers. So we want to expand the following and evaluate if possible. So 5 raised to the third power, or 5 cubed. That's the same thing as 5 times 5 times 5. And if we do that, we get 125. X to the fifth is equal to x times x times x times x times x, 5 of them. And since this doesn't have any numbers, we can't actually evaluate it. Let's move on to the next one. We have negative 3 raised to the third power. That's negative 3 times negative 3 times negative 3. And so that's going to be, if I take negative 3 times negative 3, I'll get a positive 9, and then multiply by another negative 3, I will get negative 27 when I evaluate. And here's the one that I think gives everyone the most trouble. When we have both a number or a coefficient and a variable in parentheses and the whole thing is raised to a power, you have to raise each piece to the power. So 2 raised to the fifth power times x raised to the fifth power, and that's going to give me 2 to the fifth power. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is 32, and then x to the fifth power. So don't forget that when you have something in parentheses, you have to deal with the whole thing.